episode of Philly on the Rise. As you know, I'm your host, Michael W. Pleasant. We are here in beautiful North Philly at the Black and Nobel Bookstore. We're actually joined by Dr. Allen, Dr. George Allen. He has recently published a book entitled I Was Not Asked. So we're here to talk with him, spend some time, learn about his book, and also about his rich history teaching music for the past 50 years or so. Dr. Allen, welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you.
So this title of this book, I Was Not Asked. Why the title, I Was Not Asked?
I've always had an idea of what I wanted to do in life, and that was to teach music. So no one ever came up to me and said, George, teach music. No one ever said to me, George, play the clarinet. No one ever said, be a musician or an educator. I just seem to have known that.
Just seem to have known it from birth? Did you come out of the...
I cannot ever in my life remember not playing music. Okay. And as I tell my students, when I go to heaven, God will not have to ask me why I'm not teaching music.
Because that was your mission in life.
That's right. Now he might have to ask me some other things,
but not that question.
Not that one. That's correct.
You've been teaching over the past 50 years. You've been in schools, colleges, high school, grade schools. What's been your driving force these past 50 years? And you're still teaching today, by the way.
That's correct.
Yeah, what's your driving force?
Love of music.
Okay.
And to learn how to love people. Okay. And that was what I really had to work hard on. Because being I was an outstanding musician. And I was dealing with that ego. Okay, I'm good. Okay. And when I went to Grad Senior High School, that changed.
Okay, what happened at Grad that helped that to change? I guess it kind of knocked you off your horse a little bit, or?
You better believe it, because I thought I knew everything.
Oh yeah. Then you got to deal with the high school kids and...
Well, it wasn't so much. I think it would have happened with elementary school or college.
Yeah.
It was just that ego was in control of me. Until I went to Grad Senior High School. And I had 3 mentors. Okay, Vivian Johnson, Dolores Thompson, and Jesse Taylor.
It sounds like mentors are very important. They really kind of help to guide you in a certain direction.
I've been very lucky. Very rarely did I associate myself with people that were. I always associated myself with people who were smarter than me.
Okay, all right. Now, how has that helped you to kind of propel yourself through life?
Okay, what the mentors did was they helped me to learn how to listen. And that just transferred itself over to students.
Sure.
For example, I didn't mind if a student went off on me.
Okay.
Because that was an opportunity for me to say, oh, that's what
Sure. Yeah.
Now, they might have won that day.
Okay.
So when I came back the next day, okay.
Dr. Allen won.
Yeah. And the other thing too that many educators don't understand, that in every educational setting, you will have students that are smarter than you.
Okay. Because smarts comes in all forms, not just book smarts.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And I was fortunate enough to realize that. I remember one time I was teaching at Overbrook, and I was doing the Firebird Suite. And at the end, the last movement, it goes in all of these different meters. And because students look at a bar line, to them that means take a breath.
Okay, yeah.
And even though I said don't take a breath, they still start with take a breath.
Yeah, how'd you happen to rectify that?
I heard one of my trumpet players, David Gaines.
Yeah.
He was playing it what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
And I said, stop, orchestra. Listen to David.
Okay.
David played it, and the orchestra played it.
Yeah, gotcha. Throughout your career, you've been linked with some of the more notable names in the jazz community. The Marcellus family, John Sax Williams, and with all of your teachers, all of your students, you have certain mantras that you kind of live by and that you impart to them. Give us one of those mantras.
In my syllabi guide, at the very top, it says, it is better to know something than to think you know.
Explain that.
Okay? Many of our students, well, they think they know.
Okay.
Okay? And when you ask them to verbalize it, that's as far as they've gone, is to think about it. You see, they don't know.
Okay.
Okay? That's why in my music classes, I have all of you sing.
Sure. Okay. All
I
right.
mean, the only way you're going to know Beethoven's Fifth Symphony and really remember the
Is
first
actually
movement.
get there and do it.
Yeah, you have to go bum 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 bum.
Yeah,
Bum
yeah.
bum bum bum. And then you sing it.
Yeah, sure. There's another mantra you have, something to deal with money. Tell us that mantra. Something about don't worry about the money.
Oh,
just do
yeah,
it, something
yeah,
like
Bobby
that.
Watson.
Yeah. What is that mantra?
Yeah, Bobby Watson, a marvelous musician and educator.
Okay.
We were together at one of his shows, and I was talking about, it's the money, the money thing,
Yeah.
And he said, George, never worry about the money.
Okay.
He says, always do what you do,
Okay.
and the money will be there.
Kind of follow your passion, and the money will come as long as you're following your passion.
That's right. And
Wow.
that's exactly what has happened. Now,
Yeah.
I must say, on the other side of the coin,
Okay.
I've made enough money
Yeah.
to be behind,
What does that mean?
okay?
To be behind.
I owe somebody something. Yeah. But I just, but I do very
Yeah. Let's talk about the book a little bit. I Was Not Asked. Obviously, quite a few chapters. Is there a favorite chapter that you have in the book?
I don't know if I have a favorite chapter because I've been very fortunate to, one, be around the greatest athletes,
Okay.
the greatest musicians. For example, and I mentioned this in the book, on a given Saturday, I would wake up in the morning and go take my clarinet lesson.
Yeah.
Okay? I had an hour lesson from 9 to 10.
Okay.
I would come home and get my sneaks
Yeah.
and go to Haddington Recreation Center and play basketball with some of the greatest basketball players at that time,
Okay.
including Wilt Chamberlain.
In the local Philly area, Will
Yeah.
Chamberlain. Okay. Guy Rogers, is that the?
Guy Rogers,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
All the best ball players came to Haddington.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay?
Is that in West Philly?
In West Philly, 57th and African
Yeah.
Avenue. Then I would leave there, go home and get lunch. My mother would fix, she had a thing for fixing applesauce.
Okay. Yeah.
My applesauce. And then I would listen to the Metropolitan Opera.
Okay.
Then I would have to take my mother to 9th Street. She would do shopping.
Sure. Yeah.
And I mentioned in the book that was quite a challenge for my mother to go up and down. For me, she'd go up and down, and on the third time, she would buy something. And I'm concerned because how was I going to get to hear the Philadelphia Orchestra? I had to be there at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So most of the time it worked out.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
And I would hear the Philadelphia Orchestra sit in the amphitheater. And then I would meet my cousin at Broad and South after the concert.
This is a full day for you.
Well, I've been busy since I picked up the clarinet.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. And I would hear the greatest jazz musicians at Pep's or either Showboat. And the bouncer at Pep's, he would see me standing out there week after week.
With your clarinet.
No.
Okay.
I would just be myself and my cousin.
Yeah.
And he said, you play music? I said, yes. He said, you go sit over there.
Huh.
And I had my seat
Okay.
at the Peps.
Understood. Yeah.
And the same thing happened in Showboat.
Yeah. Talk about luck. Talk about a stroke of luck.
Yeah.
He's Dr. Allen. This is his book, I Was Not Asked. Tell us, Doctor, where do we find the book?
Okay, you can go to www.iwasnotasked.com and you can order the book there.
Great. Good stuff. Thank you, Dr. Allen, for joining us on the program. And we'll see you soon.